If you're looking to set up a business and you're looking to do that here in Serbia, many of the clients that we've worked with are saying, hey, listen, you're allowed to use a virtual office as your business registration because one, in my country, that is not allowed. And two, we don't even have the option to do that. And so, what are the benefits of using a virtual office? Are they legal? And how much do they cost? And today, we're going to break down the virtual office aspect of setting up a business here in Serbia and what are the benefits and how you can utilize it. Now, who would need a virtual office and why would you need one? And are they legal? 100% they are legal here in Serbia. That is something that we actually provide here as well with either our office here in Novi Sad or the office out of Belgrade. And so wherever you are looking to set up your business between those two cities, we have you covered. And are they legal? Yes, they're legal for sure. They are common practice here, especially when it comes to expats or someone that is not staying here full time in Serbia and is someone that travels around a lot and doesn't want to register at their, place of stay or their apartment or their house, or, they want to, have the two personal and business sides of their life completely separate and have someone reliant or reliable that will take in their mail, that will be able to forward their mail or keep it for when they do pick it up. They are also legal to register regardless if it's a entrepreneur business or if it's a DOO or what some of you might know is as an LLC. And especially if you are a remote worker. Now, the services provided usually from a virtual offices stem from a variety of services. So this could be one, your business address of where you register your company, mail handling and forwarding. That is typically the basis of the virtual office setup. Now, there are some other options that you can have. You can have receptionist services where people answer your phone calls and you get a local phone number as well. And at the same time, you can have access to meeting rooms to meet clients in person when you are here in the country. You are going to be allotted a certain amount of time. You are able to use the internet. You are able to potentially use the computer services. There are very, variable services when it comes to virtual offices, and we offer an array of them except for the receptionist services, as that is not something that any of our clients have asked for yet. We've had a number of them register with us and ask us to deal with their mail, accepting packages and holding it for them for when they return, or forwarding it to wherever they're staying at this point in time when we do receive it, or essentially sending it on a monthly basis as the mail comes in. So it's a lot less mail that they less often that they receive it. Now, why would you use a virtual office? Well, foreign businesses need a Serbian presence without a physical presence. So if you are a individual who is looking to set up a business here in Serbia and you do not wish to stay here, so you're not looking for temporary residency, or you don't want a rent an apartment for the sake of having a business address, that is why you would want a virtual office. It helps with being a lot more remote or having part-time operations here in Serbia. And so there's also reasons when it's not suitable. So for those that do not have a digital business and you have a physical business such as a restaurant, a cafe, a clothing boutique, whatever it might be, that you have a physical location that you're running your business, you cannot have a virtual office for that business, it has to actually be at the place of your operations. So wherever you end up finding your commercial space, that is where you're going to have to register your business. And that is simply due to the regulations that we have in Serbia. Because if you're running a business that is in person, such as we are here in our office, you are going to be requiring on-site inspections. You are going to have to deal with people to come and make sure that your area is suitable, it's clean, especially if you're dealing with food. And so that is the reason that you would not be able to use a virtual office. And we've had individuals who have set up a business at one point, thought it was going to be a virtual digital business, and they set up a virtual office, and they said, hey, you know what, we're going to change our mind, and we're going to actually set up a clothing boutique, we're going to set up a bookstore, we're going to set up a school. And that is fine and dandy. And so what that means is, at the point that you decide to switch your business to a physical location, and once you do so, then we cancel the contract of a virtual office, and then we go to the business registry and change your seat of address with the business registry to your new business. And again, we take care of all that paperwork for our clients, and there is no reason to worry about, if I do one, can I do the other? If you do not have a in-person business, you can totally set up online and run your business online. You can definitely use a physical or a virtual office. You can even go and meet people in person at a cafe. It doesn't have to be at a co-working space, and that is fine. But if you are operating with any storefront, so if I had this whole office space full of clothing, I would have to be registered here. If I decide to change this office to a restaurant, it have to be registered here. And because we are currently in this office, I had to change my address from where I used to be located to this one here. You can't have an address in one location and have another one here. And funny enough, about a week into opening up this business here, or this office here in the center of Novi Sad, I did, of course, have an inspector walk in here, and kind of threw me off guard, because you think an inspector would come, dressed in a formal attire, saying, name, badge number, whatever it is. No, this guy came in looking like a regular civilian, tattoos and everything like that. And he came and he said, hey, listen, I need to see your documents. I need to make sure that your business is legit, that you've changed your address, and if you don't, that there may be fines included. And funny enough is that we had the documents that we needed to. He reviewed them and said, hey, this is all great, and on he went. And so those are the things that you have to look for. You cannot technically open up shop here and have your business on another address, and then you're going to get penalized, because these inspectors, you can't tell them as they're walking around. They may just pop in there, and if you're operating without having the proper address change and the proper signage on your door, because there's also rules and regulations when it comes to that, you will get penalized. And for someone that's starting out with a business, that can be very detrimental, and especially if there's a language barrier involved. You're going to be talking with, like what we say here in Serbia is with hands and feet. It's going to be basically miming the whole conversation, or potentially using Google Translate, and I don't wish that on any of our clients. So if you are looking to set up a business here in Serbia, make sure that you're doing it legitimately. Now, what is the time frame of setting up a virtual office here in Serbia? That is typically between 24 and 48 hours, so it's a pretty easy process. We can receive packages, and most other operations do offer package receiving options. And of course, depending on the size of that office space, it might be smaller packages. You can get larger packages, and that's all up to the place that you decide. And obviously, we have a decent size of office here. We have an upstairs as well, and so we can receive pretty decent sized packages for our clients. And so if that has crossed your mind and you're looking to just set up a business here in Serbia and don't require a physical presence, that is an option for you. And if that's something that you're looking to do, feel free to reach out to us at Relocation Serbia. We would be happy to serve you.